I know it's a bit late, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to give this a go. I sort of just do these by the seat of my pants anyway. Yeah, I did a wig, made a wig, I styled a wig, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm just blocking out the outside of my eyebrows. So last time I covered them up when I did this for my silver witch thing that I did. But I thought, so you can see, if you look really close, you can see I've brushed the hairs straight up. And that, when you use your glue, I've got powder all over me. When you use your glue, you scrub it back and forth so the glue gets underneath the hairs. And then a bit gross, but you lick it and then you go over it again. Josh taught me that. My friend Josh down there in Christchurch. So I've just got that. Hopefully that is going to hold. So we're going to block out the rest of these eyebrows. We're going to use some really pale colours today. I think the palest concealer that I've got is probably Scarlet Organza. We're going to use Organza foundation today, so maybe we'll do Scarlet to block our brows out. Usually you'd block out with a little bit of sort of an orangey colour first, and then you'd go in with your pale colours afterwards. But let's get the show on the road. Oh, I'm totally covered in powder now. Yeah, so I mixed up some purples, a little dish of like purple pigment powders. I've got blues and greens, eyeshadows and things. I've put my hair up in a little hair net. I'm just going to put some primer on because I always feel weird putting my makeup on if I don't have my primer on. I'm trying not to get primer on those eyebrows that I've blocked. So eyebrow blocking is an art in itself, and it takes practice. I mean, I still get it wrong sometimes. The problem is that once you've done them and then you've done your makeup, and if they start to go wrong halfway through the makeup, there's no turning back if they start lifting. So hopefully they are all good and ready to go. We will see. But we're going to launch into this. I have a bazillion brushes that need to be cleaned. But who's got time for that? I don't have time for that today. I'm already late. I'm late. I loved Ursula. I must have watched The Little Mermaid like 10 bazillion times when I was a kid. 10 bazillion times. I got some pictures. Here's Ursula having dinner with her mates, like I did last night. For my birthday dinner. So there she is hanging out, and she's oh, Erica, oh, you came on. So she's quite pale, and then she's got this sort of purple halo. So I didn't think we'd do a dusting of purple rather than try using like purple cream makeup or anything like that. And what else did I find in Ursula? So here's classic Ursula that we all know and love. She is very purple and highlight and light blue. I do have a little light blue that I can do some highlights with. She's got a lovely highlight on her brow bone here. Nice blue lids. And often she's got like a greeny grey kind of in the contour over the top. Now I found this one, which was so cool. Sexy Ursula. Look at her. She looks like pin-up Ursula. She is hot to trot. So I don't think I'm going to achieve these heights, but I think we're probably going to go for this type of colouring and highlighting. And we've got red lips, blue eyeshadow. We're going to use a... Hi Josh! Look! I tried! I think they're okay. I used your trick. I've told everyone the trick is to lick. The trick is to lick! So I've just blocked out the outer edge of my brows instead of my whole brows. But thank you very much for your help, Josh. You're amazing. So this is Sexy Ursula. I think we're going to go a little bit for this kind of thing today. Somewhere between there and Ursula, who's hanging out with her mates. So she's quite just a dusting of purple around the edges rather than a full purple. So we're going to, it's a bit late. We're going to give this a go, Joe. And let's get on. So I've got quite a bit of foundation there. I know, I couldn't believe it when I googled it. I was like, my god, she is hot to trot. Talk about, you know, lofty heights. So So this is the palest foundation I have. I think there's one other that's paler than this, but I don't have it on me. So we are just going to get ourselves down to a good base. And then we can do more highlighting with, what else can we use to highlight? Powders and creams and all sorts. So we are going to just get going. I've had dinner. I've had some water. I've got a supply of water on hand. Yeah. I went out today to the markets with my mates, and it was miserable. It was like someone flipped a switch in Wellington from summer to winter. It was pretty miserable. We sat out at the markets under a tree and we had coffee, and then we went to the same restaurant that I went to dinner last night with my mates, and we went and had yum cha today as well. So I had yum cha twice in 12 hours. YOLO! Living your best life. Okay. So I really want to try and rip through this and not dilly-dally. So moving on. That's foundation. So let's give these brows, oh no, let's do concealer. So I'm going to go in with Scarlet. I might just test this first, the Scarlet. I do need a concealer brush, which I found earlier. And we're going to do some highlighting. And we're going to use the purple as the contour, basically. So Ursula pretty much has 0 to no nose. So we might have to do a little bit of contouring around there. Yeah, 0 to no nose. We want a good base on our eyes because we're going to put cream and powder eyeshadows on tonight. And what else with Ursula? Oh, bright red lips. We might overdraw our lips a little bit, I think. And yeah, do some nice purple cheekbones that could cut glass. And I think I've got a good double chin going on at the moment because she's quite pudgy, so I thought if I smile maniacally and do my double chin, then maybe I'll look a bit more like Ursula. Oh. If you can't laugh at yourself, you're not living. Yeah, you've got to be able to laugh, people. So where else has she got? I'll get my little picture up. Nice little highlight here. And then we're going to highlight in my little bits, because I want to lift my, what's it called? Nasofolds. Your nasofolds are these things. Lift them up a little bit. I had a clown white makeup around somewhere. Do you think I can find it when I need it? No. No. So, I want to blend with, oh, I can't use my favourite blending. So we're going to use this one because it's covered in, still covered in Kim Kardashian colours. And we do not want to do poo brown tonight. So, blending out. I actually really like this brush, but the label's worn off it. I don't know where it's from. It's not even got an indent. I can't remember where I got it from, but it is one of my favourite brushes, which is a shame. Lo-fi makeovers for life. Is it the morning there, Erica? I've come on much later here than I usually would. I think I'm going to finish this and it's going to be bedtime. I was umming and erring about coming on because it's a bit late, but, and this is a big makeup, so, you know. So I really need to lift my high points before I start doing any contouring. So what did I find? I found like a purple powder as well in my kit. Like, it's ancient, so old. What else did I find? I had a bunch of pigment powders. Here we go. So pigment powders and purple powder. Let's get some purple powder on there. What are we going to use? You. I don't think this purple powder is going to show up and do anything. I think it's I think this purple powder is more like a blot powder, you know. Oh, it's lunchtime. Over in America, in the middle of America. Right, so let's get some nice highlights going on. Yeah, I found all these old pigments. I went through, I've got like a big box of really old makeup that I go into if I've got something unusual that I need to do. Let's see what happens here. This is kind of a pinky white, sparkly pigment powder. So being bold, like when we work in the theatres and stuff, and sometimes you have quick changes that are like a minute or 2 minutes or something, not even, and you've got to change someone quite, you know, extremes. There's no point fussing around and trying to be really precise and everything. In theatre, it just goes, you've just got to get it on there and get it done. And sometimes using big sweeping motions instead of you know, tiny little brushes and being all fussy and stuff. Sometimes that, you know, is better. So I want to lift here. Oh, my poor little dressing table is going to be destroyed after this. So, sparkly, sparkly. Oh, I look quite ill. Don't worry. Remember, we always look worse before we look better. Okay. Put the lids on because these powders, I am most likely to send these flying everywhere if I am not careful. Put lids on things, Fiona, and put them away. Right, so we do need to cover up these little guys here. I just wanted to give them a little bit of time to make sure they were truly dry, because that is also a key, isn't it, Josh? You know me, I just like to wing these things. I don't really like to plan too much. So I'm just kind of patting the concealer on. And I'm going to try and lift my own brow a little bit. Oh, we've got a wayward here already. Pat, 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 pat. Yeah, so usually you go in with quite an orange colour, and see how I've still got a little bit of a shadow there? Well, I could have gone in with an orange to counteract the brown, but we're going for speed, people. Speed is what we're going for tonight. I was watching that. Does anyone follow, is it called, is he called the Alexa Stone, who does those amazing makeovers and makes himself look like everyone? He's done like the whole Kardashian family, and it's really, he really changes his face and blocks out his jaw and stuff and makes him look just like them. Gosh, he's amazing. Yeah, that's some skills. Skills, that man's got skills. Yeah, he did himself up, he got some prosthetics made, he made himself up as the cat lady. You know, the cat lady who's had like heaps of plastic surgery, like way too much plastic surgery, and it was brilliant. Okay. Goals. Oh, the things we do. Right, powder puff. Again. Nice. think that will have to do for a brow block. Should we just leave it there? Call that done. Right, powder all over my top. So we don't want any bronzers and things today, but we do want, where did I put my, we do want to do some contouring. I am not too poor to contour with my purple, which I put, oh yeah. So I've got a really dark purple, might be too dark actually. Maybe we should start gentle and move up to the purple, just to be safe. What do we think? No, we should just be brave, Fiona. You should just be brave. Sometimes get a little bit hesitant in these. Let's go in, let's try our colour that I created. I mixed like 4 different pigments together for this. I did test it. Oh, she is purple. So these are like solid pigments. This is the blusher brush that you can get from my website. So I'm just going to take a little bit off and let's see if we can just give ourselves a bit of a purple hue. Be brave. Be brave, Fiona. Thank you, Erica. Sometimes you just need a little bit of, you know, encouragement. It does wonders. So, purple tinge. I did get some belly yak hair. So when we do a lot of wig making and stuff, sometimes we use yak hair, which is sort of the closest to animal hair in the kingdom, and it can be quite long. So that's why we use it as well, because you can get it, the tail yak especially is at length. But we also use quite a bit of belly yak as well, which comes from their tummies. So the wig that I've got is a hard front wig, so I wondered if a little bit later on, depending on how we go for time and everything, I might, because she's got a massive widow's peak. Obviously I don't have one, and my wig doesn't have one either. So I thought maybe we'll see how we go, and I may do a little bit of laying hair on to give myself a little widow's peak. Hair everywhere. Go away. Ursula. I kind of want to contour down even further, don't I? Down here. Make myself look even fatter. I like doing the ugly ones. I don't like doing all pretty makeups all the time. But I'm a bit like the anti-makeup artist sometimes, aren't I? I kind of like, let's break all the rules. Purple tinge everywhere. Do you like that? Is that a good look? Okay. Now we do have to cover up this white stuff on my eyebrows. Let's do that a little bit. Let's give ourselves these little bits here. So I want to go right in under my chin so I get a double chin. And up in there. And then we'll go in with the darker purple and make them even stronger. Have I got a purple pencil? I should have a purple pencil. Sexy is how we're looking right now. Hot to trot. A series of Wizard of Oz. That's a great idea. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So, hang on. I know we shouldn't bring contouring in this far, but it's creative makeup day, so we are just going to bring that in there a little bit. We're just sort of blocking it out the shape that we want. I do need to get a real job at some point, and earn some actual money. Okay, so let's do something about these guys because they need to calm down, calm the farm. So I think what we might do is use a bit of the foundation that we used. Dorothy! She had those big wide eyes, didn't she? Was that Liza Minnelli? No, that was her mother. Liza Minnelli's mother, wasn't it? I saw that doco on her ages ago where like they put on all their clothes and as much jewellery as they could and ran out of the hotel because they ran out of money. Like they had a pretty crazy life. Yep, her mama. Yeah, her mama. Yes, her mama. Right, so I think we need to put a little bit of, so I need to bring the white down in those brows. So I'm going to use a pressed powder with a little bit of colour in it just to bring it down a little bit because it's looking a little bit too white. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Step by step. Oh, baby. Oh, of course she was. You're from Kansas. Of course Dorothy's your go-to. What about Toto? Does someone always dress up as Toto as well? No. I'm wondering if I should have whitened out my hairline a little bit. Anyway, let's get some. Of course, Toto! Of course! So let's be bold. And I'm going to jump around a little bit and let's get some of these brows on. So what do I want to use for brows is, because she's a character, I'm going to use, not Skeptical. Oh, I could use Skeptical. There's a black cream eyeshadow called Magnificent, which is dark, as black as anyone's soul. And we're going to be bold. We're going to be bold and we're going to draw these brows on. And we're going to, I did find a brow brush before. Here we go. So these things are great. One end is a little sharp angle and one end is a nice flat one. So let's just block out the shape. Let's have a look. She's quite maniacal. Look at those babies. So we're probably not going to go that extreme, but we do want to lift them up a little bit. Again, no humanoid could put that on their face. Those shapes there, no. Looks like a little teepee. So we're going to go for sexy. See that? Up and across, up and out. So let's try that. Put the picture there so I can see it. And so we're going to start in the middle. Let's get these brows done. And then the hardest bit's out of the way. Be bold. So we're going to lift my natural brow as well. And I'm going to use where my brow is as a guide. So I'm going to, yeah, the top edge of my own brow is going to be my guide for where the bottom edge of the new brow is going to be. Nice. Haven't had a heart attack so far. Right, let's thin this out. Joining our shapes together. I can't lift that. I can only lift one brow. I can't lift the other one. I wish I had Jack Black skills when it comes to eyebrows, but I was not born with it. Okay, I need to stop being so fussy. Just getting done. Got a good mix. Again, royalty-free music. It's really hard to find good royalty-free music. Oh, concentration level 100. Done any dress ups lately, Erica? Yourself? My friend had a drag queen party the other day. She looked spectacular. So all the boys and the girls went as drag queens. Quite a good, you know, I thought it was a really smart dress-up theme. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to get in the shower after this one. Ah, no dress-ups for Erica. Adult prom. Oh, you go back to your high school. I never did that. So I can lift that brow. I think I need to bring them in a little bit more as well. I'm sort of following my own brow, and I think maybe that's a mistake. Let's just go for it. So you really could just keep fixing these forever, couldn't you? I think it's time to move on. Have them every year for adults, dancing, drinking, and current or vintage prom dresses and suits and tuxedos. Oh my god, that's a good theme. That's a great theme. Prom. Oh, we don't have proms over here. They do have end of year dances and stuff. One last year, I think it was last year or the year before or something, this poor girls' school, you know, because girls spend a lot of money on dresses and makeup and hair and all that kind of stuff, and families, you know, spend a lot of money because it's a special occasion. And there was a stupid bomb threat, which we don't get in New Zealand. No one has bombs in New Zealand. Someone called in a bomb threat, and the whole ball got called off. Someone was just being a dick. Terrible, really. I had a friend who owns an Airbnb, and yeah, he said this woman had contacted him via email, and she said, oh, my niece is going to come and pick the keys up, and this young girl came and picked the keys up, and everything was hunky-dory. And then he gets a call in the middle of the night to say there's a massive party going on at at his Airbnb, and they've called the police to shut it down. And the young girl, it was an after party for a college ball, and she'd organised the whole thing, and the auntie was just something she'd made up. So she was pretty smart. You have to give her points for ingenuity. But yeah, she caused there was $3,000 worth of damage, I think. That's yeah. Oopsies. Yeah, gotta give her points for being industrious. Right, blue, I love these. They're cream eyeshadows. So they are super bright, and we're probably going to go in with the electric blue, sparkly powdered eyeshadow as well. But let's just block these shapes out and get them going. Okay, I've done totally the wrong shape there. So, getting, because I keep following my own eye shape, and I need to not do that. I need to go here. Alright, well, we're winging it, people. We're winging it. I think they have like levers balls in the middle of the year here, in the middle of the school year, because they don't want people to be having them at the end of the year and mess up all their, you know, when they're studying for all their exams and everything. So they moved them. I think that's a pretty smart idea. Because you guys in America, your school year goes from like July to June or something, doesn't it? It goes from the middle of the year. And then Christmas and that's not really a proper break. Like we have 8 weeks off over Christmas. Because that's our summer. August to May and June for school. Oh yeah, see, yeah. See, if we did that, our time off would be like, it'd be like in the middle of winter. Upstairs for thinking. One year when they had the Rugby World Cup here, not that I follow sports at all, but they had the Rugby World Cup here, and there was going to be heaps and heaps of people in the country. Oops, oh, I've done it. I've spilt one of the pigments over with the lid off. I knew I'd do that. Oh, I got it everywhere. Okay, moving on. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our... Oh, I wonder if this one's brighter. I haven't even opened this one. But I need like an electric blue. Our one is pretty electric blue, but I don't know. I think my auntie gave me this. Let's have a look at you. Oh, you're pretty blue. Let's do you first. So, I need another. I'm running low on cat tongue brushes. So, gimme. Gimme, a man after midnight. Okay, we're going to use a doofer. I need a clean doofer. No. See, this is what happens when you don't clean your brushes. Here's a doofer. So we're going to go in with sparkles in a minute, but let's just give this a go. That's pretty electric blue. Christ. Okay, it's going to be about the layers today. Faster, faster. If you're here and watching, don't forget to like the video. Sometimes people come and watch and they forget to click the like button. And give me a little comment so I know you've come to visit. And if you're you'll know it's like live because there's a little red box up here, and if the little red box is gone, then you're on replay. So give me a little hashtag replay so I know you've been to visit. Are we even? As even as we're going to be? Right. Not you. Where did my cat tongue? Oh yeah, here we go. So now spraying our little brush with setting spray and then picking up the blue sparkle eyeshadow and doing our lid. Could you get any bluer? No. Whoa. Ah, I have to deal with that stuff that I spilt later on. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay, what's she got going on underneath? Oh yeah, she's got some blue under there. So we need a little round brush. I'm going to use the electric, the shimmery electric blue. I'm just going to connect all of that up. Sexy Ursula. So, I think we're going to use a green. These little 4 palettes are great as well. So I've got an 8 palette. It's my shiny one. And then you can get these little 4 palettes too. So I just chose all the green colours on the website and put them all together. So I'm going to use a sparkly green. Theatrical, people, theatrical. Actually, I had breakfast with a friend today who's over from LA, and her husband, and he said that he oftentimes finds himself watching my videos. Yeah, it was hilarious. I often get people saying that they always hearing my voice around the place because their spouse is watching my videos. Hilarious. Hilarious. So we've got a silver around here somewhere. A silver pigment. Oh, yep. Get the lid off. And we'll use you. Oh! Right. Oh, yes, the makeup lady. I thought about changing the name of my makeup page because it just says Fee's Makeup. And maybe I should change it to something a bit more descriptive. But I feel like that's kind of exactly what this is. This is just my makeup. Me doing funny things. I don't always do funny things. I do normal makeup too. Lids on before that goes disastrous as well. So where did I put my brush that I used to do my green colour? Here we go. Blending, blending, blending. 3 secrets to makeup. Right, and then we need to get into some definition. We need to brush away all this excess. That's my beady eye, and we need to get into this contouring. Be brave, Fiona, be brave. What are we going to use to do the contouring? We need to use a more fluffy brush. Oh, here we go. We'll try and use like a, this is like a really fluffy brush, but it's a bit more defined. Where's this one from? Carla. I love Carla brushes. So this pigment here is a really deep purple. I'm a little bit terrified of it. But we're going to make some. We're going to get in there, people. We're going to get in there. Hi, Danya! So let's start making these contours a little bit stronger. Do need to get the wig out soon too. Make sure you stay for the wig, because I'm not sure if we're going to glue some, I might end up having to glue some hair on my face. So I need to lift my cheekbones a little bit. We're going to come in here, which is like a big no-no in the normal makeup world. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. In here and into my cheek. And you're going to head up into there. Oh, she's a strong purple. As per usual, this could be a complete disaster. I never know until I finish them, because I don't practice them beforehand because I'm naughty. I just sort of wing it. So what else do we need to do? Here's my picture. So we're doing a bit of a combo of the pictures, I think. I could have gone for like truly sexy Ursula, but I was set on using my double chin to make it more funny. Where did the other one go? This one. Lovely, gorgeous, yes. So I think we're going to go in with the, I'm sort of jumping around all over the place, the dip and draw. Oh, I've got stuff everywhere, oh my god. I have made a real mess. This is like a couple of days recovery from this one. I'm going to go in with the dip and draw and just fix, tidy these eyebrows up, make them a bit sharper. Is this the wrong one? I've got two and one of them's, hi Heather! One of them's darker than the other. Yeah, that's better. Much better. It's all about the layers, people. So if you guys think that anyone will get any value from this video, just go ahead and share it. If you think anyone would like to see this craziness that's going on. Yes, I had a great night for my birthday. Thank you, Heather. We just had dinner, yum cha, we chatted and talked. And I was home in bed by 10, I think. I met my friend the next morning for breakfast. She was like, oh, did you guys go out afterwards after I left? I was like, no. No, what? No. A good dinner and a good chat's good enough for me. That's all I'm after. Oh, we're a bit lopsided. Hang fire. Bear with, bear with. Oh, the things we do. Right. Charlie! Oh! Don't show them! See, look, it's going to be like this. Ursula. Oh, thank you. I know, I've been having a bit of a rough time lately, but it's not going to last forever. Ah, there's that stupid music has stopped again. Hang on, bear with. I just get to the end of this and then... Uno momento, s'il vous plaît. And... there we go. I can't stand it when the music stops. So, wing time. And people are just always asking me how you do a wing. It depends on your eye shape, but I just use the shape of the brush. I have all these weird stamp things at the moment. But if you get a little pointy brush, then you just use the shape of the brush to do the wing. That's all I do. Right. I'm kind of jumping around all over the place here. Let's just check my picture. Sexy Ursula. We're halfway between her. She's a little bit pink. Here she is with her girlfriends. Out for dinner. And Ursula that we know and love. So, yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit of nose contouring now. Get into the nose a little bit. So, let's get some of our medium purple colour. And just see, I'm totally just winging this, people. Hi Mel, yes, dinner was great. Thank you. Just with, how many of us were there? Seven girlfriends in the end. And, at like a yum cha type Chinese, you know. And, yeah, we just had a nice dinner and then everyone went home to bed. No drinky poos or anything. I think the girls had had a cocktail beforehand and then maybe a beer with dinner and then that was about it. So what I need to do is connect this bit here with this bit here. Oh, thanks, Heather! This is the bit that I was a bit nervous about, was doing the nose bit, this bit here, because it can look really odd. But we're just going to take it easy on ourselves and go with it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Woo! I look like some weird, like, butterfly, oh, transfer kind of thing going on. yeah, like some kind of, I feel like I could be some kind of, like it's insect makeup or something at the moment. Where's that other brush? Always losing it. It's eluding me. No, I had it a moment ago. Where's my medium colour brush? Oh, here you are. Right. Come on. It was a lovely birthday, just for my besties. I don't think that 41's like, should be, it's not a very significant birthday, you know. I was never going to kind of make it like a really significant birthday. You know what I mean? Like have a big night out or something. Right, so then we have pink blusher. Pink blusher. I need my nose to be smaller. How do I make my nose smaller? Look, I've made a complete and utter mess now. So, where did I put? I think I need you. No, I don't want that colour. I want my medium colour. Well, we're never going to be able to warp the human face into an actual shape of Ursula, are we? Because she is not human. We're doing actually, but let's get some lashes on anyway. I've got a little bit of transfer there. I wonder if I can get a cotton bud on it. Not really too fussed though, because I'm not going to be looking like that. And once it's stuck, we can knock it back a little bit and then get out. Honestly, so many brushes, so little time. What did I do with you? Get you out of the way. Where Where's my electric glue brush? Look at them all. Christ. Can't organise myself out of a paper bag. Fix that. Okay, moving on. And then we're going to move on. Because I don't want to fuss around all night. There you go, that fixed it. Keep playing. What are you doing? Okay. We should probably get some lips on. So, bright red lipstick. And I think I'm going to use a darker red than what Ursula usually does. And I've completely overdrawn my lips. So I'm going to do a little Cupid's bow. Because it's Disney. Just had to stop playing at just the right time, didn't you, computer? One moment, caller. There you go. So I did pick out a red before, which is this deep one. Oh, I know what we've gotten. I'll find my... I never know which one's which. I need to throw you out because you're terrible. Nice. Okay, need my black pencil, which, uh-oh, if it's not there, that means it's in here somewhere. Uh-oh. Come on, black pencil, come to me. Cast my magic spell and you appear. Come on. Forever. Why are black pencils always the thing that disappears? How annoying. You always got like a bazillion of them, and then when you go to find them, so we need to get finish this liner off, get some lashes on, and then get the wig on. Is that a good look, my beady beady eye? Amaze. Ooh, we're getting sexy now. We need to get the lashes on and then get that wig on. Oh, did you only play one song? Hang on. Hang on. Okay. That should keep going now. So I'm going to use my ones that are covered in glitter. I found my tweezers. These things. These are a girl's best friend when it comes to lashes. So these are my lashes I wore out to a party a wee while ago. So I got a little bit of glitter left on them, but we like glitter. We are just going to go with it. Come on, come out. The world seems to be against me tonight. Come on. Got it. Right, so eyelash tricks. Putting the glue on, making sure it's right to the end. Like the ends of the lashes have enough glue on them. Put your lash down. Put it down, people. Put it down. Pick up your other one. Get glue on that. So I like to get glue on the back of my hand. People do this all sorts of ways, and then drag the lash through the glue. So that's how I do it. And then I put that one down. Put you away. Wipe the glue off the back of my hand so I don't get it all over my wig. Alright, so coming in from above, tweezers handy. Right, it's always 50-50 with these, whether they go on or not. In like first go. Coming in from above.
You're probably using this and this, so you should start using this.
Bloody ads. YouTube. Right, here you go. One on. Again, trick is to come down from above.
Download as many songs as you want and use them for any video content.
Get the center on. Don't worry about the start and the finish. Just get them attached in the middle, and then get your end on and drag it a little bit until it's in place. And then get your tweezers to do this bit. Do you know what I've got? Actually, I just remembered, is some electric blue glitter. Oops. That's better. Everything looks better with glitter. Much better. Okay, wig time. Where's your lid? Oh my god. Really, I've just got, honestly, I wish I could show you, but there is just makeup everywhere. It is, looks like a volcano of makeup went off on my makeup counter. I pinned this so that it would stay in place, but we're going to take the pins out. Make sure the catches are done. So this is a hard front wig. It's just a little granny wig that I made. That I just... spent about 2 hours today spiking this up. Okay, you are pretty good. I think we might have a go at the widow's peak. Still not sure about the cheeks though. I'm wondering if I should just blend them out. Should I keep them? Should I decide at the end? Right, so what we have is this stuff. So this is called a belly yak skein, and a skein is just like a rope of belly yak. It does come from a yak in Tibet, and you can just pull hair out like this, you see. So what we do, we're going to lay on a little bit of hair. So this is a very particular skill that makeup artists need in their arsenal of skills. So I'm going to get some wig glue. I'm going to get a little brush. Have I got another one? So you kind of want to think about where you want your little widow's peak. So we're going to bring a little widow's peak in down here. So we're going to start right at the back. And this is going to be such a big cleanup. So I'm going to put the glue on. So I'm using Joe Blasco, or the last of my amazing Joe Blasco glue. And again, we could ruin it completely. But we're just going to go with it. Sorry, I've got really bad hay fever again. So you use, if you use your ring finger, oh, you're going to annoy me, aren't you? Get in there. Stay with your brothers and sisters. There you go. And tap it. Then we get our scissors and chop it in half in about the middle. It's very hard to do this to yourself, BTW. But I had a job a while ago where I had to do a whole lot of handling. laying hair on. And so you got really good at it really fast because you had no choice basically. There's one thing I can say about laying hair on is that you need to keep it clean. You can't just have hair willy-nilly all over the place. You can't have hair on your glue brush. You can't have hair all over the place. You've got to keep everything really clean, because you just end up with a disaster. And hairspray is your friend. Yeah, as soon as you get hair all over your glue brush and then try to go in and put more glue on here, a little hair from this brush will pull everything apart that you've just done. So you've got to work really clean. So what I'm doing is chopping these in half and pulling them out in two, and I'm putting the whole lot on, that whole little chunk, and you'll see at the end, I'll go in afterwards. I'm getting there. A couple of minutes. I don't think we've done too bad. So you gotta try and go with the back, go from the back forward. Obviously, you don't want to do the front first. Hairspray is your friend. Get in there, buddy. Stay where I put you. Oh, hay fever. Go away. Mr. Hobbs has been trying to cuddle up all day. So it must be cold if Mr. Hobbs is trying to have cuddles. He didn't want me to go. Nearly there. Oops. Alright, we just got some little gaps to finish off. I wonder, this could be a complete disaster, but I do have some white hairspray. These bits here are annoying me. I've got my eyebrow. It's quite hard to aim at yourself. Oh, it looks like little bubbles. And then, oh, she's all over the place tonight, isn't she? I think I'm just making it messy. We'll just keep going with what we're doing. Okay, so we just need, really, this little bit here to finish the widow's peak. Decisions on the fly. See? No plans, just action. Clean. Stuff everywhere. Oh, now I've put my glue brush down somewhere. Where have you gone, glue brush? Here you go. So we need this little bit here. Come on, stay. Is it looking alright? Or have I completely messed it up? Maybe give me some little hearts if you think I'm doing alright. If you think I just look like a hot mess, or a not so hot mess. I did think this would be a fun one. Oh, yay. I'm doing alright. Oh, thanks guys. One more little bit there. They take a lot of work to get these things ready, you know, get the wig and get all set up and ready to go and dig through all the makeup and clean up and clean all the brushes and print the pictures out. Yeah, it can be a lot of work. No, my fingers are getting sticky now. See, as soon as your fingers get sticky, it all turns into a mess. So you got to keep it clean, people. Keep it clean. I don't know if that white spray made it any better or worse. I don't know. What have I got? What can I use? Have I got anything in you? I thought I did have a clown. Oh my god, I found it. I do have a clown white. Hang on. Right, lid on the glue. Because that's a disaster waiting to happen on the glue. definitely going to be getting in the shower after this one, aren't I? How are we doing? We're nearly there. A few little tweaks and I think it's photo time. I know what I haven't done. I haven't done my ears. Where are you? Here you go. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, that's better. Here's my little concoction that I mixed up. Oh well, there's a little dark bit there, but I don't think I can do much about it. Do I need a cleavage? I think we did all right. Did I do all right? I'm just going to make my chin a bit fatter. Bit of this, bit of that. Purple tinge. And where's that dark? I spilt all the dark, the really dark purple all over my dresser. So it's this one here. In there. I knew my double chin would come in handy someday. I've been growing it for a very long time. Violent makeup. Violent. Really? I still think this looks a bit weird. I think I should have just gone with my own face contours, you know? I'm wondering if we can buff it out a little bit. It's probably too late now, but we can minimize it a little bit. Oh, I know what else we're missing. So, oh, that's kind of better, isn't it? It's all just fussing now. So, do you all know what we're missing? That's right, girlfriends. Glitter. We are under the sea after all, in a magical fantasy land. Wonder if we can go. We spray with setting spray. You know, I had a real panic tonight that this wasn't going to work out, but I'm actually really enjoying it now. I'll also be cleaning glitter out of my bedroom for months now, won't I? So, have I forgotten anything? Do I need to do anything else? I think my highlights could probably be a little bit more highlighty. You know? I think I could probably... Where's my mirror? Glitter. Glitter for life, girlfriends. Okay, how much more glitter could you possibly get on your face, Fiona? Not much more. I'm actually inhaling it now. There's so much glitter in the air. I think we've done okay. I think it worked out better than I thought it would. I think she looks like Ursula. Oh dear. Oh yes, we do get up to some shenanigans. Alrighties. So I do take suggestions. If anyone wants me to think about doing any characters, then totally let me know. But I feel like this one is gorgeous. I haven't put any earrings on. That's what I haven't done. I feel like this one is gorgeous, and should we put some little, I know what I've got, these are my diamante skulls. I haven't got purple seashells like Ursula does, but my pirate earrings will do. Where's the butterfly? Yeah, so if you guys have any ideas, totally let me know. Because I always need more ideas and I can't come up with them all on my own. And I have a large supply of makeup. And at the moment time, which I will not have forever. Oh, I love these skull earrings. Oh, thanks, Janine! I'm actually going to go blonde soon. On the next Thursday, I think I've got my hair appointment. My hair appointment was supposed to be last week, but I had to go to Auckland for a family thing. But, yeah, I'm going to have blonde hair with blue ends, and then if that doesn't work, if I don't like it, then I'm going to chop the blue ends off and have like a golden blonde bob. But I can always wear wigs, you know. I can always just wear a wig, darling. But I think we've had great fun tonight. I just need some tentacles. It almost looks weirdly 18th century, 1700s kind of maniacal queen, you know, type thing or something. Honestly, the carnage that I have left behind on my desk is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm going to take some photos and then get in the shower. But I think we achieved Ursula. Did we achieve Ursula? I think we did. Yeah, that's it there. I loves it. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. If you're interested in any makeup at the moment, like an amazing mascara or foundation or anything, then just get a hold of me. I'm a makeup artist and a beauty therapist, so if you're interested in skincare or anything like that, totally call me as well, or message me through the page. But I'll be back next week, it starts tomorrow, and we'll go through a few more looks with our beloved palette before it runs out, because there's only about 4 days left to get the beautiful beloved palette, which is this one here, which I've been working with for the last couple of weeks. I did! Oh, thanks, Mel! Yeah, so this beautiful palette is only around for another 4 days. If you want to get it in your life, it is beautiful. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I think it's alright. Now it's going to take me like 5 hours to clean myself off and do photos and everything. The things we do in the privacy of our own home. Interesting. I love it. Okay, signing off. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Photos to follow.